what can folks do that's not related to revamping a resume and revising cover letters, learning new skills, and volunteering? So yes, so those things on the previous slide is pretty much the vanilla advice we read and see everywhere. And so this is my answer that doesn't involve those things. And the first one is to invest in yourself. And that can take a variety of forms. You can invest in yourself by taking classes. If you don't have that master's degree, you can go and get one. If there are different professional skills you would love to learn, go and learn them. If you actually need to take some time to invest in yourself that has nothing to do with your career currently, go and do that. Especially in a year as hard as this one, you need to do everything you can in order to make sure that you are whole and strong, both inside and out. So that's what I mean by invest in yourself. The next one, I recommend you grow your network. And I do not mean networking, because yes, networking is a thing and is part of the vanilla advice. But what I mean by growing your network is whatever your network that you have currently, whether that is on a platform like LinkedIn or just on your Rolodex, so to speak, you already have that network, and that network is already in place. They already know you. It's already working for you the way it's going to work for you. What I would like you to do is to grow your network and start increasing your sphere of influence, increasing the people you know, and therefore the people that they know are now a little bit more directly connected to you. And while that may seem a little bit daunting, it is something to work on. And I'll get into this more in a little bit, but reaching out and increasing the amount of people you know in the field that you want to work in will help. I also always encourage people to build your online presence, whether you really like being online or not, whether you use social media platforms or not. There should be at least one place online where you are Googleable. So, because hiring managers and people on the hiring committee, which I have been on several, they are going to Google you to see what's there. So if you have a LinkedIn, great, they'll find that. If you don't do LinkedIn, but you've posted a PDF of your resume online, great, they will find that. So just make sure that you have an online presence, that what you do have is professional, and that there's at least one thing available for you online. Next one is to find activities or causes that you enjoy and join them. I realize that this is a particularly hard time to go and do some of our normally enjoyed activities. So this is definitely something to think about in terms of if you are in a space where you want to engage more professionally, this might look like you joining a committee for SAA, or if you need a break professionally, which is equally important, maybe you take a language class, or maybe you learn how to embroider or woodworking. So find things that you enjoy and join them, whether that helps you professionally or not, it will help you personally. And then mentor and be mentored. If you are just starting out and in grad school, or just the first few years in the field, find a mentor. SAA has a mentorship program, and even some of the regional associations also host mentorship programs. I'm trying to think if the American Alliance of Museums does. I don't think so off the top of my head, but whatever field you are in, there's usually a way to find mentors, whether it's through an official program or using the directories for each of those to reach out. And then if you've been in the field, even if it's only been for a couple of years, you do have experiences that are insightful and helpful for people even considering joining the field, or maybe they're in grad school. So I encourage people who may think that they are too young in the field, so to speak, to do mentorship. I would invite you to reconsider that, because there are definitely ways that you can be helpful. And then the next one down is find allies. I know we've got family and friends. We even have professional colleagues, but if you are struggling in particular professionally, if you have been laid off or have been unemployed, finding and locating people within your circle of influence, within your network that might also be job hunting or also struggling, create a supportive community for yourself, whether that's checking in, offering to swap job posts if you're in two different geographic regions, things like that, just to help you get through, feel more support. You're helping people, but you're also getting help.